Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to conclude our Right to Read week. You know, this week it was Dr. Seuss's birthday, and I know each class had the opportunity to explore all things Dr. Seuss. So I hope you enjoyed this fantastic week. But it is Right to Read week, and what I always like to say about this week is each and every single one of you have the right to read. So, make sure you listen to your teachers, your parents, everybody, and try your best so you can be the best reader that you can possibly be. Hey, maybe even after this week you read a good Dr. Seuss book that you could take home to your mom and dad, and you could read it to them, maybe a grandparent or brother or sister. So without further ado, I'm going to read one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books. It's called What Pet Should I Get? Ooh, what pet should I get? Pets. We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we could have one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet shop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. They're in now. They're in the pet store. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands. So we shooked. So I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat. And she said, I want that. Then Kay said, now, what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one. We cannot take home two. So remember, he said they could only take how many? Yep, that's right, one. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten. They looked like good fun. Now, which would we pick? We could only pick one. The cat or the kitten. Which one would you, ladies and gentlemen, take? Would you pick the cat or the kitten? Next one, the cat or the dog. The kitten, the pup. Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. Then I looked all around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We can pick one that sings, but then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. Oh no, it sounds like they're getting more animals. And they can only have one. Then I looked at Kay. I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see. So do you. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon. You know, Mother told us to be back at noon. And I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said what pet we should get. But you know what Kay did. Uh-oh, what did she do? What did she do? Do you know what she did? She said, fish, fish, fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? Make up that mind. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing, who would fly round my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small. This thing on a string would bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like it at all. Ooh. Well, look at that bird. So maybe some other good kinds of pets. Another kind, maybe, is what we should get. We might find a new kind of pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like this pet best of them all. Ooh. If we had a big tent, then we would be able to take home a yent. Dad would like us to have a good yent, but how do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind what to get? But what if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of the pets we would get. No, Dad would be mad. Why would Dad be mad if they brought home all those pets? We can only have one. If we do not choose, we will end up with none. So they had to make this very hard choice here. I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up the mind that is up in my head. The dog or the rabbit, the fish or the cat. I picked one out fast, and then that was that. So we don't know what animal's inside this special basket, but we can use our imaginations up in our head to decide what they got at the pet store. But I like this book because I love pets, I love Dr. Seuss, and I love being creative at the end of stories and kind of making up my own ending. So I hope you enjoyed this special treat from me today, and as I always say, hope you have a great rest of the day, and be a role model and make sure you're kind. It's easy to do. Go Tigers.